Hello, I'm Dynast Amir.
So I reached out to another friend of mine. I said, look, I need to go on vacation somewhere. Where should I go? He said, go to Africa. And not only am I going to go, I'm going to explore a new country. So I went to Tanzania, South Africa, Namibia, Mali, Senegal, Morocco, Liberia, Namibia, Kenya, the Voodoo Festival in Ouida, Gambia, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire. Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria. It's been a beautiful experience, just learning more about our culture, our indigenous culture. So Uhuru means freedom in Swahili. I'm in search of my roots. In finding that, I would experience my Uhuru, which is freedom.
Till next time, Dynast Amir, I'm out.
Good afternoon. I hope all is well. I hope let me straighten my camera out. Okay, there we go. That's about as good as it's going to get. I hope all is well. I hope your afternoon is going well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Again, I hope you guys had an excellent and great weekend. One second. This is kind of getting on my nerves, guys. Okay, that's a little bit better. Guys, do me a favor. As you come to the chat room, please hit the like button again, please. As you come into the chat room, hit the like button. Also, make sure you share and make sure you subscribe. If you have not bought the documentary, again, if you have not bought the documentary In Search of Uhuru, please go to searchforuhuru.com. Again, please go to search. Oops, hold on, misspelled it in the chat room. Apologize. Please go to searchforuhuru.com. Link is in the chat room, and link will be on the screen. Again, link is in the chat room, and link will be on the screen. Please go to Search for Uhuru and buy the documentary. I would greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate your support. It really means a lot. Again, please go to searchforuhuru.com and buy the documentary. We won't be here. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Guys, we won't be here for long. Just wanted to give a couple of announcements in regards to the tour. But here you go, guys. Searchforuhuru.com. Click on the link and buy the documentary. We'll greatly appreciate it. The reviews so far have been great. Again, the reviews so far have been great. So please go to searchforuhuru.com and buy the documentary. Okay, tour. Sierra Leone. All right, so we are leaving on November 20th, towards November 20th through December 3rd. We are rolling to Sierra Leone. Please go to danfo.africa. That's DANFO. Africa. Again, that's DANFO.Africa to learn more. Again, please go to danfo.africa to learn more. So for the November tour, we have 2 spots left. Again, we have 2 spots left for the November tour. And citizenship is available to those who qualify. Again, citizenship is available to those who qualify. Here you go. Here's my Sierra Leone passport right here. Here's my Sierra Leone passport right here. So as long as you have your DNA results from African ancestry, again, as long as you have your DNA results from African ancestry, okay, which link you back to Sierra Leone. Again, I get questions, what percentage? Is there a certain percentage? No, as long as the results link back to Sierra Leone, does not matter. As long as the results link back to Sierra Leone, you are eligible for citizenship, and I am taking a group in November. So again, please visit Danfo, DANFO.Africa. Again, please visit Danfo, DANFO.Africa to learn more. All right, so what you're going to do, you're going to click on travel and click on Sierra Leone. Now, I've already announced the tour for next year in April. Again, I've already announced the tour for next year in April. What do you have to do to get a passport? Garrett, you got to come with me in November. Okay. And you have to have your DNA results, which link you back to Sierra Leone. Okay. And you have to have your DNA results, which link you back to Sierra Leone. Let me remove this real quick. Sorry about that. And you have to have your DNA results, which link you back to Sierra Leone. Well, yeah, when you get your citizenship, you get your passport. That's part. So it's a whole ceremony. So how it works with Sierra Leone, again, you have your DNA results from African ancestry. You have to go through a tour operator to submit all of your documents. I am a tour operator in Sierra Leone, to submit all of your documents to the government so you can get your passport. So what I do, I take an actual group to Sierra Leone. And the reason why we do that is, forgot this part. This is like another important part. You have to be sworn in. You have to be sworn in by the president of Sierra Leone, Madabio. All right. And guys, on this page, if you go to travel, Sierra Leone, guys, I know the dates are for next year's tour in April, but again, in November, we're rolling November 20th through December 3rd. It's just I've already announced the dates for next year. They have not announced a ceremony yet for next year, but I'm still taking a group to Sierra Leone in April. So every April, citizenship or not, I'm taking a group to Sierra Leone every April. All right. So if you scroll, I don't think I have the actual citizenship ceremony here, but if you're on my YouTube page, there's footage of the actual past ceremonies. In fact, there's footage of the past ceremonies on my YouTube page here. If you just type in Sierra Leone citizenship, you can see the footage of the actual citizenship ceremony. So it's really three things. So four. Number one, you have to have your African ancestry DNA results. It's funny you mentioned that, Garrett. I want to go visit Chad. Number two, you have to go through more than four things. Number two, you have to go through a licensed tour operator, which I am. Three, you have to come on the tour. Okay, you have to come on the tour. Four, there is a mandatory like workshop that you have to attend. It's mandatory. That's going to be on the 25th of November. Then after that, we will get fingerprinted and do biometrics for your passport. Then you have the actual swearing in ceremony. So you have to get sworn in. So all this has to be done in Sierra Leone. So that's how it works. So I'm taking a group, and once again, I have a few spots left for the November tour. Again, I have a few spots left for the November tour. So if you are interested in joining us in November, if you have your African ancestry DNA results, hit me up, send me a message through the site. Also, include your phone number. Schedule a discovery call so I could reach out and then I could answer all your questions and see if we could help. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that all makes sense, everyone. Does that make sense? Any questions? Does it make sense? Okay, there we go. Also, and then last thing, like I said, we're not going to be here for long. Just wanted to get some updates on that. Still rolling to Sierra Leone, and I think, listen, I think if you have the opportunity to get another passport and get a second citizenship, especially what's going on in the world. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up what's going on with Ukraine and Russia, but that's escalating. And I'm going to do a separate show on that. But U.S. is pointing fingers at Russia. Russia's pointing fingers at the U.S. Russia is threatening nuclear war because of what happened with the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. And again, I'll do a separate show on that. But I think it's an opportune time and it's important to just have options outside of America. We talk about this all the time. I had Brother Philip Lindsay on last week in regards to speaking on retirement in America. And guys, the reality is prices in America when it comes to real estate, just things in general. I know things is a very broad word. Even though people are like, oh, there's going to be a crash and the dollar's going down and, we're in a recession. Guys, when it comes to ownership, when it comes to real estate, when it comes to renting, I do not see that going down. Okay. What happened in 2008, especially when it comes to real estate, is not going to happen again. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. But what happened in 2008 is not going to happen again. Okay, it's just not going to happen again. So with that being said, many are going to be priced out permanently. That's why they said you will own nothing and be happy. Many are going to be priced out permanently here in America. So some of you guys are going to be forced to seek other options outside of America. And so listen, it does not have to be Africa. It could be, Panama. Some people are going to Mexico. A lot of people are going to Portugal. All I'm saying is, if I were you, I'll be looking for opportunities outside of America. Okay. And with that being said, you're going to have to file for residency. You're going to have to file for residency, and that could be tough depending on the country. So what Sierra Leone is offering, and for the price, and I've been researching this whole residency and citizenship process all over the world. If you have your African ancestry DNA, you're going to get, and for, when it's all said and done, as far as the cost to come on the tour and get your passports and all that, compared to some places where they'll just give you residency, by far, Sierra Leone is the best deal. Now, if you disagree with me, put in the chat room where you have found different. Again, Sierra Leone, by far, if you have your African ancestry DNA test results, by far is the best deal, period. So look into that. We will love to help facilitate your citizenship process. So again, go to Donfo, visit donfo.africa. Again, visit donfo.africa to learn more. And that's it, guys. Like I said, I wasn't going to be here long. Just wanted to come on and let you guys know that we have 2 more spots remaining for Sierra Leone, November 20th to December 3rd. Send me a message through the site, include your phone number, set up schedule a discovery call, and we will love to talk to you and see how, and see if we could be a fit. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Peace.